After flying from Auckland to Christchurch, I had to assemble my bike. Fee had an e-bike, so she was going to collect that later. We then waited for Cycle Journeys, and there is Jeff, who is our tour guide. We stopped at Geraldine for lunch, and then Jeff commentated on our way there, gives us a little tour. There was Tekapo and the beautiful lake. Then we arrived at Twizel, had our briefing, and then shown our e-bikes, or they were shown their e-bikes by Shannon, how to use them, and had a little practice of them.
Like motion. Now with Pukaki.
Last 2 days, 3 days.
Checked into our accommodation for the next 2 nights, Pukaki Air Lodge. And our lovely view. Ooh, Mount Cook. Here we are at the start of the Alps to Ocean trail at 322 kilometers long. It's the longest cycle trail in New Zealand. We've got the majestic vistas of Mount Cook in the background, 3,724 meters high. It's the highest peak in New Zealand. Now, the Alps to Ocean has got 8 sections on it, and you can do that in, some people have done it in 1 day, and some people do it in 8 days. I think the normal is around 6 days, and that's what we're doing. And today we're doing stages or sections 1 and 2, and that's a total of 77 kilometers long. First section to Braemar station is about 33 kilometers, and then we go the rest of the way 44 kilometers to Twizel. We've just started off a couple of kilometers up from Mount Cook village at White Horse Campground, which is where the official start of the Alps to Ocean is, and we're riding the 8 kilometers down to Mount Cook Airport or airfield, where the helicopter will be waiting for us to take us over to the Tasman River, which is 2 kilometers wide, so it's only a short helicopter flight. We'll take our bikes over too, which is great. It's a pretty stunning place to start a bike journey, that's for sure, and we were blessed with an awesome day today. Yeah, very gentle 8 kilometers down to the helipad at the airport. You have to get there about half an hour before the flight is due. We're in plenty of time. Now, what I forgot to say is that the Alps to Ocean is a 750 meter drop, so from Mount Cook to Oamaru you go down 750 meters, and today in the first 2 sections we dropped from 750 to about 450 meters, so it's a gentle downhill basically for those 77 kilometers. And if this is what the track is like going further forward, it's going to be awesome. There's the airport. It's approaching now. A helicopter's just dropped off and picked up. There's 2 helicopters there. Just been dropped off at the helipad after a 2 kilometer ride over the Tasman River, Rotten Tom, I think it's called, Rotten Tommy, the pad, and then we're on the way to Braemar station. The surface is a bit rough in places with the shingle at the start, and I think it goes on for this for a little while on this section of the trail before it smooths out a bit. You got nearly all the way across. Oh. It's going over the river. Just past Mount Cook Station, the Jolly Valley. Got 21.5 kilometers on my GPS. We started at 9, it's about 11:15 now. And that is with the helicopter ride. I think we eventually got the helicopter at 10:20. We're going about 19 to 20 kilometers an hour, and that was the roughest section. So if you look at doing around about that, you'll get a good idea of the time. We've got a short section here on gravel road which is shared with logging trucks. It is Saturday, so there aren't any in operation today, so just beware if you're doing it during the week. Here we are, Braemar Station, roughly 33 kilometer point on the trail. It's a great place just to have a stop and have a snack, and that's what we're going to do. And I think Fee is going to dip her hand in the water just to see how cold it is. Is it cold?
Yeah, it's not crazy cold.
Oh. Skinny dipping?
No, you can.
No. The soft gravel onto the tarmac. Oh yes. I think that's Tekapo B power station, and this is where the alternative route meets the Alps to Ocean from Tekapo. So if you start at Tekapo, you join onto the trail here. Look at the colour of that water there. We're on about 50k. B station, just come off the road onto Lake Pukaki foreshore trail. 8.5 kilometers to the salmon shop. Yummy.
Magical with the clouds rolling in, isn't it?
Yes. This Lake Pukaki trail is just awesome, and you've got the views looking down the lake all the way to Mount Cook. Stunning. Here we are at the salmon shop at about 65k in. Let's hope it's open and we can get a sample of this salmon.
Dose of protein, just what I needed, Jason.
That's good.
That's really good.
We just had the salmon, as you saw, which was pretty delicious, and we're on the trail now back to Twizel. Probably about 10 kilometers to go, and the trail is looking pretty good. It's called Pukaki Flats Trail. We're nearly done for the day. There are a few highlights. And at 9 AM we got on our bikes, did the 8 kilometers to Mount Cook Airport and got the helicopter over the Tasman River, which is pretty cool. It was a little bit monotonous after that till we got to Pukaki Lake, which is beautiful, but the surface was quite soft gravel. It was quite hard going, you had to pick your line. Now after the Tekapo B power station, it was quite nice after that, and along the Pukaki trail, the salmon farm. Now that is the first place you can get water, so you may be on the trail a few hours, good few hours before you get to the water. So I recommend you stock up. I just ran out just as we got there, and I was a bit stingy on my water, so I could have done with some more. So I downed a Coke and got my water filled up there. But just as a warning, if it's a hot day and you're not on a e-bike, make sure you have lots of water. I had about 2¼ litres and that wasn't quite enough. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the content and subscribe, and I will see you again on the next section tomorrow.